Hey kids, Inverted Cow here. Welcome back to Space Haven. Let's jump back into the game. And we're back in. We have been back at the starting location here. I came back here to process some stuff and things. And I finally had that military alliance ship came down and they traded one energy crystal. One crystal of energy with me. That's all I have. I've done some renovations on the ship. I moved the Energium generators up here and solar panels up here. And if I bring up temperature, oxygen, there we go. Oxygen, let me see it. They did build an extra solar panel. I was able to get, when I tore apart the second Energium reactor down here, they used the parts and actually built the solar panel rather than the Energium thing up here, which is fine. So I've now got 3 solar panels and two capacitors on the system, but all I have is one thing of Energium crystals, so I have to make sure that when I power this up, and that's it, I gotta go. So basically my guys have been working here with minimum standby power, just solar power, which keeps the grow beds functioning, and I use that term loosely because I have no compost, keeps the slime feeder going, and enough power for the research table, but they have to literally sit in spacesuits. There's not even enough power to run the heater in this room. I put a spacesuit locker in here so he can come in, he'll go in, he'll change out of that, he can have a slime smoothie and have a sit down for coffee. But now that I finally got enough, well, I got one Energium, I'm thinking that it's time I consider taking off from this location again. I've basically been just processing all of the ore and resources and salvaged materials. No fellows, please. I have, as you can see, stacks of blocks here. I've just about processed all the hull scrap. I had over almost 100 of the infra scrap to process. I had a whole whack of ores that I've turned into plates and components and that sort of thing. I'm still stockpiling this stuff here, but I only have 8 fuel rods left, so I do have to go and get more fuel rods and that sort of thing. And I believe we are just about, yeah, we're just composting a little bit of stuff here. I don't think we're going to get enough to actually get anything out of it, so there won't be any loss there. So what I'll do here first is we'll just quickly pause the game and we will relocate everybody back over to the ship. We'll bring up power grid and reconnect some power lines back into the system here. Links, please. This links into this. This links into that. This links into that. This links into that. They still haven't built the power node up here for this thing, so that room is still without power, but it's just the bedroom, so I'm not overly concerned because it's still habitable. It's just dark. So that's all of this. The other thing I'm going to do is order hyperdrive preparations. That way they can start working on this. And today we're going to see about getting basically off of this, out of this sector, and off to, we were going to go up to this one here with the military alliance protection on it, which has 2 stars. So we're going to head up there and have a look at that thing for the time being. I'm not sure what this swirly one is. Apprehensive about jumping into that one. I do want to get the stuff together to protect myself from pirates before I start really trying to mess with pirates. So I'm trying to avoid pirate combat for the time being. So let's get these guys loaded up and ready to roll. Alright, there we go. Everybody's loaded and we're going to jump out. Everything is packed back in the hangars and away we go. And there's our first inter-system jump. Of course, no hypersleep chambers. Might cause nausea for crew members. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a type here. No-tel. Interstellar travel is possible and safe. I bet you that's supposed to be note exclamation mark or the colon. It just looks like a slash, which is kind of interesting. Okay, execute jump. Now remember, we are desperately in need of Energirum crystal and other resources, tech blocks, and energy blocks and that sort of thing. We have very little or no stuff with us and almost no food. In fact, my guys are probably all back to eating slime smoothies again. And they're sleeping on the floor in the plant room. And a couple of folks that were dealing with starvation issues that are still not recovered. And I don't think Golda likes to eat the slime smoothies. Alright, let's see if there's anything of interest in this sector. We have a trade, looks like trade outpost there with hyperspace crystals. There's another outpost with Energirum crystals. I need those Energirum crystals, so we're going to go there first. We can come back to this one. So let's deploy here. And we'll go grab those. Two. Well, that was worth the gas. Grab that ice while we're here. And this is a trade outpost. New trades. Let's see what kind of deals you got. You've got some more Energirum for us. That's nice. See, these things here, these infra blocks are like a bane. They just, they stick to you and then you can't get rid of the darn things. And, you know, I'm always finding myself unloading infra blocks on traders whenever I can. There we go. There, we'll do that trade as well. So we'll let these guys grind for a few minutes. There we go. Our miner has collected all the ice and Energirum in the system. And we have done our trade for a little tiny bit more. I also, I realized that I had no power down here because these were powered by the generators that were sitting here. When I took the generators out, I didn't put a node in to replace them, so I had to order a power node down here and here to fill the hole that the generators left, if you will. So that should be everything. Let's hit jump. All right. Onward to new and better horizons. There's nothing there. That doesn't go off? Oh, that's useless. All right, so we have 2 trade stations here and resources. I kind of want to finish exploring this sector before I come back to them. There's a derelict. There's a repair station. And another derelict. And then there's one more star up there. Let's go to this guy here. Oh man, doesn't anything link? There we go. Okay, so we have a repair station. This is something I wanted to just look at. I mean, I can't really do anything with it, but deploy. So without the operations console that I still haven't built, I don't have a way to contact or communicate with them apart from just straight up trades. But I can purchase a service from them. Offers hull constructions as a service. Pay with credits and they will construct hull as long as they have hull blocks. You need to design your hull expansion before the service is used. So I can purchase hull expansions. Is that what I'm seeing? Cool. That's a neat thing. So I mean, literally, they would do the hull building in the ship if I wanted to. Okay. There is no repair listed in here. There's no other thing to change, right? Huh. Trade, of course. Let's see what kind of deals they have. Exceedingly overpriced energerum, and I have no resources on me right now to trade with them. So there we go. That's a good deal. So let's reload jump. And we're going to go pop in here and check out this derelict. Get my combat team. We're going to draft them. I know they're in the middle of their rest cycle and such, but you know what? Times are pressing. We'll also order this for mining. 3 units of noble metals. Dock this up over here. Actually, you know what? We'll dock it over here. I don't like going in through this because there seems to always be hostiles right there, and I don't like them getting that first shot off. Okay, and everybody off. All right, let's slow it back down to normal. He really needs an order to tell them to run. just a little further away. There we go. Shoot the bad bugs. Come here, nasty bugs. Fine, fine, fine. We'll go in, shoot them. Ryan, will you please, for the love of Pete, walk away from the line of fire? Thank you. Good boy. Stupid. There we go. Undraft you. Undraft you. Order the salvage. Transfer, select all, and there's some good stuff on there. I want that energy and tech scrap. I'm going to order the hull scrap as well. All right, we'll let these guys get up to speed with the things that they have to do. All right, I've just ordered the scrapping of the remaining salvage on this ship. We were able to get enough blocks to finish building this solar panel. These two nodes that I had ordered, so I have power down here again, and they are building this last hyperdrive engine, which should give me the ability to push even more weight or mass, I guess. So I'm just really quickly here, I'm just going to get this thing linked in. Like so. So these daisy chain in together. They still go through the generator. I'd rather have them go into the capacitor and then into the nodes, and have the generator go into the node and then into the capacitor and into the node. So everything flows through the capacitor banks. But I mean, until everything's built, we'll just kind of keep ham-fisting it all together, if you will. It's just however it fits, that's how it goes. So everything's hooked back up again. Of course, we still have an area of the ship that is unpowered, as they haven't built this node here at all. But again, this still requires things. As you can see, there's a lot of little nodes. I have a lot of capacitors in this bank, because this is going to be a whole bank of capacitors. So they should come. These should all feed into these three, and then all of them should feed into this one group, and then this group should feed into these two nodes, which powers the whole of the ship. That's kind of the plan. The two generators will also power into these capacitors, so if the capacitors run low, the generators kick on. Because I don't like relying on generator power at all. I've also going to turn the recycler back on. It should be doing just energy scrap, so we're going to get that going again as well. And it's going to put a little bit of strain on our thing, but I need to grind the energy scrap because it gives me crystals. I still have 2 left to power the ship, so it means there's 2 in the one and a half in the thing. So I'll just let this run a little bit longer here, get a little bit more of this ship torn apart. I want the hull scrap because hull pieces can be salvaged into hull blocks, and hull blocks sell fairly well. Okay, so I'm going to let this run, and then we'll pick it all back up again really quickly here. All right, we're finished with that ship. We're just going to prepare for hyper jump. I ordered a storage compartment in the plant room that they built, and I basically ordered it to store all food, bring and store all water and alien and human meat and biomatter into this storage unit. So they stopped piling it into the 2 receiving units. I want it to actually get over here by the planter room. There's still going to be another plant bed or 2 going in here, probably a couple of small ones as well. I'm not sure yet. Somebody please send the navigator to navigation. All right, there we go. Moving onward. Let's go back to this derelict. All right, let's again, we'll grab our combat team, draft and import into shuttle. Dock that shuttle up over here. I could drop it here by this hull breach, which looks like it might be a good spot to go in. All right, there's lots of bugs. Let's put it down to a normal speed. And we'll move everybody in just a little bit here. Step away from the edge, please. Thank you. All right, we got a few more bugs running around on the ship here, but we can start moving in, I guess. Cassiopeia, please step away from the insects. Shoot the bugs, please. Thank you. All right, let's not take Cassiopeia on point because she's injured. Let's not take Cassiopeia on point because she's injured. There we go. You can come back here, please. Thank you. Somebody open that door. And open this door. Okay, I know we got a bug running around over here. Let's keep moving in, I guess. See if the bug comes back. Don't shoot the walls. Okay, let's go find that last bug. Come on. Okay, let's get these guys undrafted before they all suffocate. Because I don't want to have to do a rescue mission as well. And more tech blocks, that's always nice to see. So we'll take all of that junk and salvage again. We'll start with the 3 important ones, and then if we have time, we'll get the other stuff. Okay, let's see if we can get these guys off this ship before they suffocate. Cassiopeia is down. Okay, come on, somebody quickly get air. Hustle, move it like you have a purpose there, Ryan. Ryan, you're drafted. Go over here and pick her up or give her air. Okay. Now pick her up. Drop her off over here. Okay, and back to work. She had a bit of a nap. She's feeling better. Good. All right, once again, we'll just let this kind of grind away here and let them tear apart this ship. And we have finished harvesting this ship and all of its resources. We're pretty much ready to move on, I guess. I don't think there was much else in this sector that really was interesting. I'm just going to go over to this one trade thing here and we'll see what they had to offer, and that'll be it. I've got a couple of military alliance ships patrolling the area, which is kind of nice, but yeah. There was a Slavers Guild one as well. There was 2 Military Alliance ones and a Slavers Guild is so far all I've seen. The Military Alliance guys have a lot of Energerum, so I'm trying to build some hull blocks and such to sell them. So I'm periodically processing hull blocks in the recycler. Just to see, oops, don't zoom out 3 tick. Fine. Jump here. Here. And there's a civilian ship as well, so I guess they're not the only ones. And here. I'm kind of curious what this other trade station is. I'm just going to drop in next to the trade station. Click on them. MFB the Igloo. Where did they come up with some of these names? I don't know. They have super blocks, which, as far as I know, I haven't seen any use for. Now, they could have changed. They could have finally actually implemented them. But for the most part, if you find them, they're good for trading, and that's about it. They have some energy blocks, which I do need. Tech blocks and energy blocks. I'm seeing these a lot around this area that I can trade for. Ice. Energy scrap. I'm going to grab this energy scrap because this stuff is cheaper than getting the energy crystals. So I'll grab that energy scrap from them and use it for something else. So let's see if I can trade anything. He's going to give me a good deal on those. Take an energy crystal. I'm buying energy crystals at every opportunity anyway, just because I need them. Same as water. I have to remember to purchase water. So I'm going to do is accept that trade, and then we're going to do another trade with these guys. And I'm going to trade off some stock for some water because I really want to get some more water, and I want more biomass as well. Biomass cycles at a negative overall, so you're always consuming more than you're producing. Let's just see if I got anything I can trade with these guys. I might just straight up buy it. Guess I can give them a deal on those noble metals. Alright, that should be a reasonably good pair of trades. We'll do those. And I'll just check my thing. I believe I still have orders for energy scraps. Yeah. I order 5 at a time, or 10 at a time in this case, and let them process them. And then I'll order some hull scraps, the same thing. That way I'm not constantly trying to run the machine on just cycling through everything. So let this run for a few seconds while we do these trades. Oh, right, while I'm here, let's order the mining of these energerum, or hyperium, I guess, hyper fuel, and that ice. We'll take those. So there we have it. That is what the new space stations are like. Again, they're not really all that too fantastic. I mean, from the outside, they're just a station. So it's kind of nice to see that implemented into the game now. So I'm going to let this run and get this stuff traded and mined off. Next episode, we will go visit some of the other stars in this sector. I think there's 2 more stars, one up here and one down here. And we'll see what they have to offer. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you're enjoying Space Haven. Thanks all for watching, and good night for now.